Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be going through a quick 15-minute yoga flow, so this is a great everyday practice. You won't need any props for this class, so we'll go ahead and get started. Finding a comfortable seated position, legs can be crossed, and then go ahead and bring the hands to either side, tenting the fingertips here. And then go ahead and reach that left arm up, bringing the fingertips to the right side of the head, and then drawing the left ear to the left shoulder. Feeling a gentle stretch along the right side of the neck, maybe the shoulder and down the arm. Grounding down through the fingertips and the sit bones. And bringing your awareness to your breath. Gently release the left arm down, planting the hand, and then reaching the right arm up and over, bringing the bicep to the ear, getting a stretch along the right side body and the ribs. Inhale, reach both arms up, and then exhale, bring the fingertips down. From here, right arm reaches up and over, bringing the fingertips to the left side of the head, drawing the right ear to the right shoulder, getting a stretch on the opposite side now. Allowing your inhales to find more length and your exhales to find a little more depth in this stretch. One more breath here. Gently release the right fingertips down and then reach that left arm up and over, staying grounded through both sit bones. Good. Inhale, reach both arms up, growing tall through the crown of the head. And then exhale, release the hands in front of you and just gently walk your hands forward, coming into a gentle forward fold. Good. From here, come up onto hands and knees, coming into a tabletop position, making sure the joints are stacked. And then moving into a few rounds of cats and cows. So as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone round through the spine, draw the chin to the chest. Inhale, lift the gaze, drop the belly. Exhale, round through the chest, feel the shoulder blades draw apart. Inhale to lift your gaze. And then keep moving a few more rounds here, allowing the movement to match your breath, finding any other organic movement that feels good, maybe shifting the hips from side to side, flipping the palms so the fingers face your knees, whatever feels good. And coming back to a neutral tabletop, finding a flat spine. From here, walk the hands forward, keeping the hips stacked over the knees, finding puppy pose. So pressing the forearms into the ground, resting either your forehead on the mat or resting your chin on the mat for a deeper stretch. Feel the shoulders opening, feel the chest open. Breathing here. And then begin to press into the palms so much that your elbows lift. And then go ahead and sink the hips, sink the belly down, coming into Sphinx Pose, pressing into the palms and forearms. And then imagine that you're dragging the palms towards the back of the mat. Good. Slowly bring your forehead back down to the mat. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Lift yourself up into baby cobra, drawing the elbows in towards the body. And then slowly release the chest and forehead back down. Press into the hands, come back through tabletop. Lift the knees, coming into downward facing dog. And from here, inhale high in the toes to lift the heels. As you exhale, sink the heels towards the right corner of the mat. Bending the knees as much as you'd like here, stretching out the calves. Inhale, come back through center, lifting the heels. Exhale, sink the heels towards the left corner of the mat, gazing underneath the left armpit. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, sink the heels back down. And keeping the legs straight, go ahead and walk to the top of the mat, coming into Ragdoll Pose. Hands come to opposite elbows, bending the knees. Allow the upper body to hang heavy. One more breath here. Coming into a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plant the hands, and then go ahead and step that left foot back. Coming into a runner's lunge, keeping that back knee lifted, keep the hands planted, lift the gaze, and just begin to rock forwards and backwards, beginning to open up the hips, getting a deep stretch in the hip flexor. Good. And from here, go ahead and lift the hips, straightening out the right leg, coming into intense leg stretch. Keep that back heel lifted, folding over the right leg, and then bending into that front knee, dropping the back knee, coming into half splits, straightening out the right leg. Inhale to find length here. Exhale, fold. Keep the toes flexed, pointed up towards the sky to get a deeper stretch in the back of that hamstring. Then go ahead and walk the hands forward, lift the back knee, reach the arms up for a high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Keep the hips square to the front of the mat. Big inhale, and then exhale, warrior two, hips open to the side of the mat, extending the arms, gazing over the front fingertips. Inhale here. And then exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow comes on top of the right knee, reaching the left arm up and over, bicep to ear. Feeling the stretch along the left side body. Big inhale. And as you exhale, reverse warrior. Left hand comes to the back leg, reach the right arm up and over. Inhale here. And then exhale, finding triangle pose, Trikonasana. Right hand comes to the right shin or inside of the right foot. Stacking the shoulders, gazing up at the fingertips. Inhale to lift yourself up, facing the long ways of your mat, bringing the toes in slightly. And then bring the left toe at about a 45-degree angle. Plant the hands, both hands inside of that left foot, coming into a side lunge variation, but keeping the hips lifted. You can press that left elbow into the left knee to open up that left hip. Keep the right leg straight. And then go ahead and walk the hands towards the center. Find a slight bend in the knees, and then bring the hands to the hips and slowly lift yourself up. Coming into a wide-legged forward fold here, both toes in, heels out slightly, interlacing the hands behind the back, opening the chest as you inhale. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, forward folds. Allow the crown of the head to hang heavy, reaching for the ground, feeling a stretch in the shoulders and the chest. Keep a slight bend in the knees to protect the hamstrings. Breathing here. Releasing your hands to the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands to the front of the mat. Left foot meets the right foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach the arms all the way up. And then exhale, ride the breath down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palm the mat, right foot steps back, coming into runner's lunge, keeping the back knee lifted, and then rocking forwards and backwards, opening up the hips. Go ahead and lift the hips, straightening out to the left leg, Finding intense leg stretch, folding over that left leg, keeping the back heel lifted. And go ahead and bend into that left knee. Drop the back knee, straightening out the left leg, half splits. Inhale to find length. As you exhale, fold, keeping the toes flexed. Inhale, bending into that left knee, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms up for Anjaneyasana. Hips facing the front of the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Hips opening up towards the long ways of your mat, gazing over the left fingers, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reaching the right arm up and over, feeling a stretch along the ribs and the outer right hip. Inhale, exhale, reverse warrior. Right hand comes to the back leg, left bicep to ear. Inhale, exhale, triangle pose. Left hand comes to the left shin, or placing the left hand inside of the left foot, keeping the shoulders stacked, gaze up at the right fingertips. Inhale here, coming into a wide-legged stance, and then bending into the right knee this time, turning the toes out at a 45-degree angle, planting both hands down inside of the right foot, coming into a side lunge variation. Keeping the hips lifted, press that right elbow into the right knee to open up the right hip. Left leg is straight. Come back to your breath. Walk the hands to the center of the mat. Slight bend in the knees. Bring the hands to the hips. Lift yourself up. Toes in, heels out. Grow tall through the crown of the head, finding a nice tall spine. And we'll find reverse prayer hands here, bringing the hands behind the back, pressing the palms into one another. Another variation here is you can just grab hands to opposite elbows if that works better for you. Keeping the chest open, finding a big inhale here. As you exhale, begin to hinge from the hips. Draw the low belly in towards the spine as you forward fold. Releasing the head and neck. Allow the upper body to hang heavy. Keep both legs engaged. Even weight between the toes and the heels. Once you're ready, release the hands to the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Right foot steps forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, coming into chair pose, Utkatasana. Bending into the knees here. Reaching both arms up and over, drawing the low belly in to engage the core. And slowly begin to sink the hips a little bit deeper here until you find yourself in a seated position. Nice. Go ahead and straighten out the legs. Keep the toes flexed. Big inhale, reach the arms up overhead, and as you exhale, find a forward fold. Reaching the hands either for the feet, the toes, the ankles, or the shins. Let the head and neck hang heavy. Breathing here. Slowly lift yourself back up. And then lower all the way down onto your back. Hug the right knee into the chest. Big inhale. As you exhale, draw the right knee across the body all the way over to the left side, coming into a supine twist. You can place your left hand on top of the right knee and extend the right arm to the side, gazing over the right shoulder if it's comfortable for your neck. Try to keep both shoulder blades pressed into the ground. Slowly bring that right knee back in, extend the right leg, hug the left knee into the chest, big inhale, and then exhale, twist, bringing the left knee across the body over towards the right side. Right hand on top of the left knee, left arm is extended, gazing over the left shoulder. Slowly drawing that left knee back in, and then hugging both knees into your chest. Finding happy baby, arms come inside of the legs, hands come to the outer edges of the feet. Gently rocking from side to side, releasing any tension in the sacrum, the low back. And once you're ready, you can bring the hands on top of the knees. Just allow yourself to sit up, finding a comfortable seated position. Ending our class here today. If you'd like to find Shavasana, feel free to stay there for a few moments. Otherwise, bringing the hands to heart center, finding gratitude for yourself for making time to come on your mat today and to move your body. Bringing the thumb to the third eye, bowing our heads. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you in the next class soon.